welcome to another episode of Meet the Chef, and today we're at La Villa Boutique Hotel, and right now it's time for us to meet the chef, and it's no other chef than Chef George, who has actually featured on this show before. Last time we saw him, he was a private chef, but today he is in another element. He is here as a commercial chef, as the head chef of La Villa Boutique Hotel. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, yes. Yes.
All right, so what are we going to be making today?
Today actually we are cooking a glazed salmon with crunchy topping, and then our vegetables is going to be some pea puree and then pumpkin puree. Then we have a potato that we are putting in cutlets.
So what are you starting with?
First of all, we start with the fish.
Okay.
We put a little bit of salt, black pepper, a bit of oil in here, and you coat it.
Okay, so but you use the oil to coat it, you don't put it directly on.
We also put it here.
Okay.
And then sometimes also use it to put it on top of this. Okay. A bit of chopped garlic.
Right.
Then our pan is ready. When we are cooking fish, butter is one of the
main ingredients.
Yes, main ingredients that we should actually consider when cooking fish. A salmon is a very dedicated fish. We don't need to cook it too much because we need to get it a bit more moisty when it's ready. Yeah. So this, I think at this level is fine.
Right. So what you just did was just coat the back. Yes,
coat the back, and then a bit of lemon on that, and then put it aside.
And then put it aside. Yes. So now that it's aside, we're actually going to put it in the oven later on,
yes,
right?
We are going to put it in the oven.
Okay.
So now we go for the puree. A bit of salt in there.
Right.
A bit of olive oil.
So that is going to like simmer a bit before we put it inside?
Yes. So we're just going to pour it inside to steam just for a few seconds because we don't want to lose the color.
Yes.
More the vegetables cook, more the color is gone. So just to brown it a little bit. Yeah. So we need to put this in ice because we don't want the color to...
We don't want the color to lose.
Yeah.
But apart from the color, does the ice do anything like scientifically, like maybe keep all the nutrients back in?
Yeah, yes, because you don't cook it so much. You keep it in the good temperature by keeping the nutrient to inside. Because vegetables, you need to eat them green.
Yeah.
You don't need to
overcook
them.
Right.
So we use this same water to cook our pumpkin.
Right. So you boil the pumpkin and the carrot together?
Together, yes.
Is it because they have the same color?
It's not because they have the same color, because we are going to puree them the same, like it's...
Right.
So you leave this to cook to be very tender before we blend it.
Before we actually blend it.
Yes. So I think now we can go for our crunchy of butter.
Right.
Of
Parmesan cheese.
This is breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs first. Yes. Looks like grated cheese.
So this is actually ready. We're just going to put it on top of. But before we do that, I want us to make the sauce.
Okay. So we still have our peas in the water. Right. Okay, so here we have our peas, still green.
You see? Very nice and beautiful.
Right. All right. So this goes into the blender.
Yeah. I think I just have to saute the onion. I love butter.
Everybody loves butter. Yes, it has a distinct taste.
Yes. So this, because I'm trying to get my roasted
garlic
flavor, so I'm going to leave this on fire to caramelize more. Okay, so I think at this point the onion and the garlic has been well caramelized. So when we pour it back into the blender and then blend all of them together.
Right.
So please give me the stock.
All right.
This is actually the stock that we use from
the peas.
The pea when we were boiling them at the first place. So I think at this point it's okay.
Right.
So we just have to take it off, and while waiting for this to set, and then let's do the sauce.
Right.
A bit of oil. Butter. Always.
Always. I was going to say that.
Yeah. So the garlic go in here. Some sweet chili sauce. A bit of water. And these are some of my secret ingredients. Here we have star anise.
Right.
And then some salt. There. A different texture of the food when you are cooking and you put herbs inside.
Obviously, because we don't want any seeds.
Yes, that's where I'm saving it.
Right.
And this, the other secret, this we are just going to use it to
coat it.
Coat it, yeah.
So this is going to glaze it.
Yes. So this sauce actually can also be used when the meal is ready, and then you need more sauce on the plate. You can actually use this sauce as well. So on this we put now our crunchy topping.
So are we still going to put the Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, we are going to put the Parmesan cheese on it before.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and the smell is so nice.
So this we just put it in the oven for some 5 minutes. Yeah.
All right. So how long is that going to be in the oven for?
Just in about 3 to 5 minutes. You need to take it out.
Look at that.
So very nice. You know, remember we have some pumpkin and carrot today?
Yes. Yeah.
And then we have this. I think it's time we should save this.
Oh, so we still have to sieve it.
We still have to save it because when we are plating, we don't want to have any chunks around, you know, any those little chunks inside. So all this was inside.
Yeah. No, if it's left with me, I think I would have just poured everything. But now you've just shown me that it's not all that you see.
So to keep the color a bit more shiny, we need to add a bit of olive oil. Yeah, you can just use
I can just use a spoon. This is good.
So now we peel our potato. Just gonna grate it after cooking. This is actually the last one.
And what are we making again?
Latkes.
Latkes. Potato latkes.
Yes.
All right. I'm just trying to get the pronunciation right. Right.
Yeah. Let me season it a bit. Some salt.
And let me get some black pepper.
Yeah, some salt. Yeah. You're right. Some pepper.
Pepper. Right.
And then a little bit of just flour. Just a little bit to get it cold. Okay. So that's fine.
Right. So we use the white here.
No, you can actually put the whole. You don't need to use only the white side. Just not so much oil. Going to
just
add
put a
little bit of lemon
to give it a zest or a zing right there.
Yeah, just I don't want to hear the scent of the eggs when cooking it. I don't also want to put garlic in here because all the food will be like more garlic. So
since it's grated, how long does it take for it to fry? Does it stay as long as potato fries?
No, because this is going to take less time to get fried, and then we need to get it crispy outside and then moist inside. Yes. And then while this one is frying, please let's fry.
We can get our puree.
Yes. Then you can blend this one.
So this is just a mixture of the pumpkin and the
carrot,
right?
Yeah. This stage is getting done, but just to make sure the potato is cooked inside.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
And it's still Meet the Chef, and you are welcome back. So we've been cooking up a storm in the kitchen with Chef George of La Villa Boutique Hotel. But before I dive into this, Chef, we are having this meal together. So tell me what I should expect. I mean, you know yourself already.
You know, most of the things that you are going to expect from here is the flavors. You know, the herbs that is coming out of the seasoning, and then the garlic, and the texture of the fish. That's one of the most important things, because salmon, you don't need to get it very dry. It needs to be something very soft inside. And then especially the glazer sauce that is on it.
Right.
It's amazing.
All right.
Yeah, so you just dig in and then let's see the result.
Glazed salmon, right?
Yeah, sure.
Very, very, very juicy in it.
You see all the surprises?
Yeah. And I like the crunch of the topping.
Yeah.
The puree. That's a good one. Let's try the peas puree.
I can see you want to just have all the flavors differently.
Now let's mix them together. What's going on with
you know, this is one of my signature sauce, dishes that you cannot really find anywhere. You know, it's most of the times I like doing it like this, soaking a lot of stannies, leave it down for about a week in the fridge.
The mixture is great. The mixture, it's a burst of flavors.
Okay.
And there's something I'm looking for, the Parmesan cheese. And I'm asking myself, where is the cheese?
The Parmesan cheese?
Where is the cheese?
The cheese is in the crunch.
Yeah. And
but you can't really taste that.
Exactly.
You know, that's one of the.
So it's moderate.
Yeah.
Very moderate, and that's one thing I really like about it. And it feels like there's a sweet factor somewhere. I think that's from the sauce.
The sauce. The sauce. That's from the sauce.
Well done. Well done. So we're gonna try this. So the potatoes.
You know what? I'm going to put this dish in our menu. So for all my guests out there, come to La Villa Boutique Hotel, enjoy this great meal.
And it's a good portion too.
Thank you. That's one thing. You don't feel so much heavy when eating this kind of food. You can eat it at late night. It's very light. And then, you know, you are good to go.
The potatoes. Very interesting.
I know, right? You feel the crispiness out there.
It's crispy.
And the moist inside. It's just like
the fish.
Just like the fish.
So all the meals we had today was like crispy outside
and moist
inside.
That's one
and
of the
juicy.
key things. Like you need to keep food on their right temperature, you know, when cooking them. You don't bend them. You don't make them become too dry, especially when dealing with fish.
Very nice. And I must say congrats.
Thank you so much.
This is wonderful. And I didn't expect less because, of course, I've eaten your food before. And one thing I really like about you is the time and dedication that you use to even present your food, which is very exciting. It's actually nice seeing people put in work in what they love to do. And I can see that you love to do what you love to do. So guys, as you're watching and you want to experience what I'm experiencing right now, remember that Chef George is here, stationed at La Villa Boutique Hotel.
Exactly.
You can enjoy this fresh salmon too. This is a wonderful meal, and I really love to try it, but obviously I'm not going to try this at home. I will still have to come back here to have this experience. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you so much. Remember that you can also meet us on our social media pages at meetthechef_GH, Facebook, Meet the Chef GH, and also our YouTube channel, Meet the Chef. Subscribe and then check out unlimited content out there. You can also slide into our DMs and send us messages. Tell us who you want us to see, which chef you think is that good that should be on the show, or which spot we need to check out because they have great, delicious food that the whole country is talking about. We would definitely visit there, or we would definitely feature the person. Remember, Chef George was the one that made this great dish, and I want to say thank you so much once again.
You so
Do you have anything to actually tell your fans or people watching?
Actually, the only thing I want to say is like, keep cooking with love. Okay, keep cooking with love. Once you are cooking, put your love in there, and everything that you are going to put on the plate. It's going to look great.
Right, guys, you heard it from him. See you next time, same time. And this has been Meet the Chef. My name is ChrisKata, and of course, I still have a bowl to finish. So see you. Bye-bye.